So, welcome to my channel. We are going to get started on the reading here because I feel like there are some things that you're going to have to worry about, or some things that you are worried about for the people who are watching this reading. And one of the things that you are worried about is either someone specifically from the past. And when I say the past, it's somebody that's still very much in your thought process, your energy. Usually when I do readings and I get the Six of Cups, it's not somebody that I'm not saying that it can't be, but because it's memories, it's usually someone that is still very clear in your mind. Like, it's not somebody, I mean, it could be, but usually because this person is like stuck on you, or they're in your energy, or there's something here. I get into like what this person is doing, or what you're doing regarding this person. But there's someone, like, if they came back around, you would be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. It wouldn't be like, oh, that's out the blue. Oh, or like, who are you? Or why are you calling me? Because you everybody has that experience where somebody remembers them that they don't really remember, and then they pop up back in your life, and you're like, what in the world made you think that you could easily have access to me that way? This is somebody who, when they could pop up in your life, or in your head, or in your thoughts, or however it goes, it's not a surprise that they're there, right? And this person, I think, is this person, because I was like, maybe it was you. It could be you. Just have to toss the energies how they fit for you. But they're in regret. There is somebody here who's in, but you know what the thing about it is? I feel like they don't want to be in regret. Somebody here is like okay, so this is what I'm thinking. There is somebody from your past who is, somebody is like audacity. I'm getting audacity. You know those exes, or those ex-friends, or those people from your past who didn't really appreciate you at the time, and they treated you like someone they didn't appreciate, and then you cut them off, you go your separate ways, and then they have the audacity to turn back around and miss you. Like, you have the audacity to miss me after the way you treated me. Hindsight is 2020, but then they also act as though, like, they had the audacity to not appreciate you before, and now they have the audacity to show up at your door as if they did nothing for you to have cut them off for. Like, what are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. Can we just pick up where we left off? In fact, I don't even know why we left off. And you're sitting there wondering, like, does it not click for you? There's something not clicking for this person. But I don't think it doesn't not click for this person. I think they're purposely ignoring the role that they played in the separation, or the break of the relationship. It's like they don't want to face it. They don't want to face their role that they played in the two of you not speaking anymore, or the relationship not progressing. But for whatever reason, and I guess this is what people say when they say like karma, get that person, like, or I have a strong feeling that you were, or like I said, if this is you towards someone else, just flip the energies as they resonate. But it's like that feeling of the one that got away, and it's not necessarily you're the one that got away, or that person is the one that got away, but that's the feeling, right? That feeling of, oh, I remember that person. It could have been something. Why wasn't it something? Was it me? I don't want to think about it, because I'm gonna tell you why this person isn't acknowledging the role that they play in the break of the relationship, or why they don't see it as a big deal, is because they didn't see the relationship as a big deal. And this is always really baffling to me, and I can't get into the psychology of it because I really don't understand this part of it. And usually when I do readings, I'm really good at picking up people's emotional states and mental states, and why they do the things they do. I do not understand people like this. I don't, because they didn't appreciate you when you had some sort of connection with that person, to the point where they were okay with the separation happening. But I don't know if it's arrogance that they thought you would come back around, or they thought you would always be there. But it's like they didn't notice the absence. I'm going to be quite honest with you. This person did not even notice the absence. You were just another person that kind of fell off, that just fell off in their life. They had enough going on. They had enough relationships. You're just another person that fell off, and they didn't notice it until they woke up one day and they noticed that you weren't there. Like they were scrolling through their phone and it's like, oh yeah, I remember I used to talk to that person. What the hell happened to me and that person? And then they text you, or they call you, or they hit you up on social media, and you're like, the audacity. And that's really what it shows. It's showing audacity of, why did you think you could just float back in my life whenever you decided to float back in my life? Like I'm supposed, like the person, like I'm supposed to make you a priority now. You know, like just because you text me, or just because you try to hit me up, or just because you try to get back in contact with me, I'm sorry, am I supposed to stop everything to respond to you? So it's giving that. It's giving like audacity vibes to me. Like how, you know, but for some reason, like I don't think you respond. I think this person is going to hit you up. I think they are going to reach out to you. I think they are going to try to recover this relationship, and I don't know why, because it didn't mean much to them at the time. It's just something about the fact that it's like like ghost, like it's a desert. Like it's something about, I don't know if it's an ego thing because they're not the ones that broke it off and you broke it up with them. I don't know what it is. I don't know what prompts people to do things like this, to hit you up after a long period of time, when we actually had a connection, you didn't care. Then we stopped having a connection because I stopped reaching out. I stopped, putting anything into it. You didn't care. And all of a sudden you just realize that I'm not there, and you want me back or something. Like it's a very weird sort of mind frame that people who do this are, maybe they're bored. I don't know, but it's something about you that burdens them. I think it's something about the idea that you were a viable option for a romantic partner, because you do have the Ace of Cups here. And but you have to understand, I don't know how to make this very clear. There's not a lot of weight here. You know what I mean? This is not an ex who were like, y'all had a hot and heavy relationship, and it went sideways, and now they're pining away from you. This is like a relationship that you meet someone that asks for your number, you wonder why they're not hitting you up, so you text them a couple times, you talk a couple times, but every single time you're the one that have to reach out, you're the one that has to do the work. Eventually you just let it go, and it goes, right? And then months later, 10 months later, a year later, 2 years later, they find your number and they hit you up like, hey, big head type energy. And you're like, who are you? And why are you contacting me? Oh, I remember you. Like, why are you contacting me? Why do you think you could just easily access me like that? But there's something about you that they remember. I don't know if it's that they went through their whole Rolodex of exes and, potential hookup buddies, and it didn't work out. And then they just got to your name and was like, let me give this person a shout out. Or reach out to this person to see where it goes. But there's something here with the Ace of Cups where they remember that you could have potentially been a romantic option for them, but it didn't work out. And now they're about to take the risk of reaching out to you because they're burdened by how they left the past. So it's like they do have some remorse about, leaving you hanging or not prioritizing you. And they do see you, or they do see you as, or they did see you, or they remember you as a potential romantic partner. And because of that, they're reaching out to you. I hope that made sense, but that is the best I can describe this person's headspace when it comes to, something here about, geez, honestly, this person is like a circus. This person is a circus. Okay, so I just said all of that. You have the Magician in the reverse, Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. They want to hold on to you as a sexual option. So let me get hold on. What's the Ace of Cups? Clarify the Ace of Cups, because the Ace of Cups did come out. But then the cards that I got on top, it's like it's not cards you want to see in a reading. You know what? I'm going to be quite honest with you, without even pulling more cards on this situation. I'm going to tell you to close the door on this person, because they're playing games. This person is playing games. Yeah. It's going to, you know what? Dang. I don't know what to say about this. because it's a lot of, you would have to wait. You would have to wait. It would be a lot of waiting. This person, let me tell you, it's not about you. This person is, let me be quite honest with you. This person is very immature. They're just immature. This person is immature. I'm going to tell you to close the door on this because I don't even see much of a reading here. Like when I do readings for people, there has to be some outcomes to the situation when it comes to, specifically when it comes to relationship. And there is no outcome to this. This person remembers you as a romantic option for them. But their idea of romantic option is like, this is a player, you know, and so their idea of romantic options, again, is having that Rolodex of names, and they just came across your name. It's like, oh, yeah, I remember that person. What happened to that person? Let me hit them up and see if I can still pull them back in my energy. They want to have sex with you. They're horny. That's what they're doing. I'm going to be all the way honest with you. They're just going through names. You popped up. They remembered you. Let me reach out to this person. They want to keep you around. This person is not ready to, they're not. They're just not. It's going nowhere. It's going to be nothing. It's a lot of waiting around. It's literally never getting anywhere with this person. It's going around on a hamster wheel. There is absolutely no reason. And when I say no reason, I am being very clear about this. I am not confused or I am, when I say nothing, the tool, nothing. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Queen of Swords, you're going to be a bitch to this person. Three of Emotions. And then a Tower. The King of Wands, Queen of Wands. And then a Death. It's just nothing. It's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's literally going around in a hamster wheel. You're not listening to your intuition, not recognizing the red flags. If you let this person, if you start talking to them again and let this person back in and start, I didn't even say dating because it's not dating. It's just talking to someone and letting them back in and having sex with them and all this good. It's a hamster wheel of nothingness. It's a void of nothingness. Nothing will come of this situation. It is the typical story of someone who just wants to keep you around because they want to keep you around. The same thing you experienced with this person last time. The only difference, I'm going to tell you the only difference between the last time and this time, what is going to get in your head and make you think, oh, maybe they're serious about me this time, is because they're prioritizing communicating with you because they actually want to step out with you. And step out, it was what I'm not step out, like go out and date and stuff like that, is to have a potential sex buddy. Okay, and just keep you around. They just want to keep you around. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. That's all they want. That's all it is. And I can't. I've never been more clear about the outcome or the intentions of a person. I mean, I can't say I've never been more clear. I have. Walking away. What did you see that? Well, I was gonna leave that here for you. No longer want to chase, don't even want them any longer. And that is the outcome of the situation. I didn't even ask for an outcome. I was just picked up the cards because I'm like, I hate for people to watch this reading and that be the disappointment. But I don't think it's disappointment. I think it's you came here because you wanted to know, because the reading resonates. And there is a specific person that is going to reach out to you or has, or somebody that's specifically on your mind. And when you watch this, you're going to be, yeah, I know who that person is. And it's going to leave you like, I wonder. Don't wonder. Don't wonder. There's nothing to wonder about with this person. What they showed you in the past is exactly what they're about, and they have not changed. They haven't changed. I'm going to be quite honest with you. Men who have changed, or people who have changed, whether it's male or female, the things that they've done in the past, if there was no connection in the past, if they changed, they moved on. They're not going back through their phone and looking at people who are like potentials in the past when they were shitty to reach out, because they've changed and they know that's shitty behavior. Like, because it's audacity. I don't know how else to explain it other than audacity to think that you can just text me out of nowhere after not speaking to me for 10 months, a year, or however. Like, you don't have access to me. And somebody who feels like they have such easy access to you after not treating you right or giving you anything in a relationship, it really is an ego thing. They want you for what they want you for, and it's a lot of audacity behind their movements and behavior. So somebody who has genuinely changed, they move forward in their life and they leave all of that past nonsense in the past, and that's everybody that they interacted with on nonsense. And that's because they're moving forward and not going backwards. This person is going backwards for a reason, because they feel like they could come back in your life and do whatever they want to do with you the same way that they did before. So shut that door, close it, lock it, let it go, walk away. I very rarely give people the advice, but if I'm giving advice for the person who is dealing with this person, then the best advice for you is to not only shut that door, block their number, don't communicate with this person. I'm telling you, you're getting nothing out of the same feeling you felt before. That is nothing. It's literally nothing. It was nothing. It wasn't even like a spark. It was nothing. You're going to feel that same nothingness now, but because that person is putting more energy, like the energy they put into the people that they were talking to that didn't give them or didn't allow them enough time to invest in you last time, is the same energy they're going to put towards you. But how did it turn out for those people? Why are they coming back to you? You're just going to turn into that person. Okay, it's just a roll, it's a hamster wheel of the same behaviors with the same people with the same outcome with this person. There's nothing here. Walking away disappointed if you open yourself up, or even if you're just like, I was interested in this person at one point. Let me see what they have to say. As soon as they start saying it, you're going to be like, okay, let me block this person. So that is the reading that I have for you. I really hope that helped. I hope that sheds some light on what's coming in the very near future. Stay tuned. I think I'm going to do another reading today. But don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.